So yeah, so a lot of companies do this. We are no exception, but our approach is different. So this is one of our new unique selling points is we are developing our systems from the ground up. We're starting with smaller subscale aircraft. Well, I say small, they're not that small. They're not full size, but they're not far off. And it's where we start from. So we start developing the systems, controlling them, tuning them. They're fully electric, highly automated. They're uncrewed, as you would expect, although there is a man in the loop on the ground. But it's the first step to our full manned eVTOL systems. The software we got in there is proprietary. It's called control allocation. We have gone one generation above that as well. So when we went to OEM Tier 1 supplier and told them where we were at when we were discussing negotiations,
right.
They said, have you really done that? And we said, yeah, we've not only done it, we've actually flown it and proved it and done a full mission with that new software. So we're now working with them to go forward. So yeah, we are absolutely cutting edge. The UAV, the large percentage UAV subscale is completely aviation standard. Cutting edge structure, cutting edge avionics and software, which is being developed in-house to the right standards.
Okay, amazing. So you said it's pretty big. Can you give us an idea of actually how big it is?
This one's around 5-meter wingspan.
Okay, 5 meters. Now, my understanding is this can carry about, I'm going to use the US measurement system here, 80-pound payload.
Yes.
And it can hit max speeds up to 180 miles an hour and cover a range of up to 60 miles.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I don't know if you can share with us how all of this is possible. We have a lot of conversations around batteries, and that is a real big concern, with electricity. You have a battery that can go up to 60 miles. So if you want to expand on any of these specifications, we'd love to hear that. And then I want to talk about, what industries you're aiming to serve with this aircraft.
Yeah. So like conventional aircraft, actually, the payload and the range are interlinked. So if you have a reduced fuel load, you can actually extend your range.
Sure.
If a single pilot's in a GA aircraft, he can travel a lot further on his own than he can if he takes his family.
Yeah.
But we are, the figures there, 60 miles with an 80-pound payload is what we are absolutely targeting and is achievable. And the reason for that is the aircraft is designed to be very, very efficient. We've designed for range, for speed, but it's very much dependent on the mission. We can actually do some very interesting things which we can't talk about, just to put a teaser out there.
Well, yeah, you tell us some of it, but then you'd have to kill us all. But let's talk about the things you can talk about. So, you talked about kind of middle mile, and that makes me think some kind of cargo delivery, maybe even ship to shore. I'm just thinking out loud. So tell us about some of the use cases you do envision that you feel comfortable talking about publicly right now.
Yeah, so we're looking at expedited cargo delivery logistics solutions for remote locations, as you say, offshore, A to B, rapid. I mean, we can travel, quickly over quite a substantial distance. First responder capability, we can land a substantial piece of kit anywhere you need it within a given range. Infrastructure inspections, with the right camera payload, you can inspect oil and gas lines, you can expect forestry, surveillance, traffic surveillance, any sort of real-time surface monitoring we can do. And then we've actually sized it quite nicely for medical resupply and organ transplant. There are complications with that because obviously, the medical side gets involved, but it's ideally suited for any of those applications.